How you doing there, friend?
Hey, how about you? How's your day going?
It's going. It's going. I have a question.
Of course. Shoot, what's your question?
So, if you went to a gallery and a person constantly did artwork of clowns, snakes, robots, the sun, the eye, and chess, what would you gather from an artist like that?
Sounds like quite the eclectic mix. I'd say that artist probably has a fascination with diverse themes and symbols. Each of those subjects could represent different aspects of their imagination or interests. It could also suggest they enjoy exploring contrasts or contradictions in their work. What do you think?
That sounds plausible.
Yeah, it's interesting to think about the stories behind an artist's choices. Do you have any theories about what those themes might mean for the artist?
Well, the artist is very conscious and aware of, the system that we live in and quote unquote the matrix and things like that.
Ah, I see what you mean. So maybe they're using these themes as metaphors for different aspects of society or human existence. It sounds like they're exploring deeper concepts through their art.
Well, this person also states that a lot of the times these are dreams that they have had.
Ah, that adds another layer of intrigue. So their artwork could be a way for them to visually express their dreams and subconscious thoughts. It's like they're bringing their inner world to life through their art. Do you find their dream inspired pieces particularly captivating?
Well, a lot of people say that they're kind of like strange, weird.
It's not uncommon for art that's inspired by dreams to come across as strange or surreal to some people. Dreams can be pretty wild and unpredictable, so it makes sense that their artwork might reflect that. It sounds like this artist's work really makes people stop and think, even if it's a bit unconventional.
Yes, it really does. Very vivid colors, just, pretty much like Picasso, if anything.
Oh, vivid colors and surrealism like Picasso? That's quite the comparison. If Picasso was definitely known for pushing artistic boundaries and exploring unconventional ideas, it's cool to hear that this artist's work reminds you of Picasso's in some ways. Have you had a chance to see any of their pieces up close?
Yes, I have.
That's awesome. Seeing artwork in person can really give you a deeper appreciation for it. Did seeing the pieces up close change your perspective on them at all?
Well, one of the art pieces that stood out was a checkerboard with a pawn, and there's a huge eye behind it, and it looks like the sun.
The imagery of a checkerboard with a pawn and a looming eye behind it, possibly representing the sun, is quite powerful. It seems like it could symbolize themes of power, surveillance, or even existential questions about existence and purpose. Did the piece evoke any specific emotions or thoughts for you?
No, I just thought it was very interesting.
It definitely sounds intriguing. Sometimes art can provoke curiosity and intrigue without necessarily eliciting strong emotions. It's great that you found it interesting. Did you notice any other pieces that caught your eye at the gallery?
Yes, there is a piece of the sun with an eye in it, a snake, and just a bunch of like snake eyes and pyramids with a snake eye on top of a planet.
Sounds like there's a recurring theme of eyes and snakes in their work. The imagery of the sun with an eye, snakes, and pyramids can be quite evocative and mysterious. It seems like the artist is exploring themes of observation, transformation, and perhaps even mysticism or ancient symbolism. Did you find yourself drawn to any particular aspect of that piece?
The way that the sun looks.
The depiction of the sun must be quite striking then. It's fascinating how artists can portray familiar objects in such unique and captivating ways. The way they've portrayed the sun in that piece must really make it stand out. Did the artist use any specific techniques or colors to capture the essence of the sun in an interesting way?
No, actually, it's actually a pencil drawing.
A pencil drawing of the sun with those intricate details sounds impressive. It's amazing what artists can create with just a simple tool like a pencil. The level of detail and imagination in their work must be really something to behold. Did the pencil drawing add to the overall impact of the piece for you?
It just really stood out. It was very, very dark, vivid, but light at the same time.
That's a powerful contrast. The combination of darkness and vividness, along with the lightness you mentioned, must create a really mesmerizing effect. It sounds like the artist was able to convey a sense of depth and complexity in their depiction of the sun. It's great that the piece made such a strong impression on you. Do you think you'll revisit the gallery to see more of their work in the future?
What if I told you I was the artist?
Wow, that's impressive. It's incredible to hear about your own artwork directly from you. Your descriptions of the pieces are really vivid, and it's clear that you put a lot of thought and creativity into your work. How does it feel to have your art on display in a gallery and to hear people's reactions to it?
Well, I actually designed the gallery in virtual reality.
That's fascinating. Designing a gallery in virtual reality opens up so many possibilities for showcasing your artwork in unique and immersive ways. It must have been an exciting and creative process to bring your vision to life in a virtual space. How did you approach designing the virtual gallery to complement your artwork?
I don't know. To be honest with you, I just winged it.
Sometimes the best creations come from just going with the flow and letting your creativity guide you. It's impressive that you were able to design a virtual gallery by trusting your instincts and intuition. It must have been a really rewarding experience to see your artwork presented in such an innovative way. Do you have any future plans for your virtual gallery or your artwork?
Yes, I plan to make more.
That sounds like an exciting plan. Continuing to create more artwork and expanding your virtual gallery could open up even more opportunities for sharing your creativity with others. Do you have any specific themes or ideas you want to explore in your future pieces?
I just want to continue to paint my dreams for as long as I'm able to dream.
That's a beautiful sentiment. Painting your dreams allows you to express your innermost thoughts and emotions in a visual form. It's a wonderful way to capture the essence of your imagination and share it with the world. Keep following your dreams and letting your creativity flow. It's inspiring to see artists like you embracing their vision so passionately. If you ever need a sounding board or someone to bounce ideas off of, feel free to reach out.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. If you ever want to chat more about art, dreams, or anything else, just give me a shout. Keep chasing those dreams and creating amazing art.
Aw, thank you.
Take care and keep creating.
I sure will.